to our election special from Gujarat. Now, we've all heard the age-old saying about politicians. They campaign every day before the election, but once the votes are counted, they disappear from their constituencies. In Surat, though, the opposite seems to have happened. The Aadmi Party's candidate for Surat East was allegedly missing since yesterday. What's more, the party claimed he was kidnapped by the BJP. And we thought this election could not get any murkier. It all started with a series of statements and tweets by Aadmi Party leaders like Arvind Kejriwal and Manish Sisodia. Both of them claimed that their candidate, Mr. Zariwala, had been kidnapped by the BJP. The leader in question was Kanchan Zariwala. Now, according to Sisodia, he had gone to scrutinize his nomination papers when he was kidnapped by BJP goons. For the next 24 hours, he was allegedly missing. Not just him, his entire family was missing as well. And then today afternoon, rather dramatically, he resurfaced. You can see what happened next in these pictures. Kanchan Zariwala was escorted to the regional office of the Election Commission by a large number of unidentified people and policemen. This is where he withdrew his nomination. Take a look. He's surrounded by police officers and people that the Aadmi Party is claiming are from the BJP. The BJP, of course, has denied the Aadmi Party's charges, but these pictures leave a lot of questions unanswered. Was this really a pressure tactic by the ruling BJP? Or is this a genuine change of heart by the candidate? Mirror Now spoke exclusively to Kanchan Zariwala today. He says it was his independent decision to withdraw and there was no pressure either from the police or the BJP.
सर, क्या ऐसे हालात हुए जिस तरीके से कहा जा रहा था आपको किडनैप कर लिया गया है और फिर आज सुबह एक वीडियो आया, आपने अपना नॉमिनेशन वापस ले लिया?
नहीं, मेरे तो मेरा किडनैप कोई हुआ नहीं है। मैं मेरा फैमिली के साथ मेरा सगा संबंध के वहाँ मैं 2 दिन रहा था, तो ऐसा कुछ नहीं है।
सर, आम आदमी पार्टी की तरफ से 14 तारीख को आपने नामांकन किया, तो ऐसा क्या हो गया कि 2 दिन बाद आपको नॉमिनेशन विड्रॉ करना पड़ा?
पहली बार मेरा नामांकन बनने के बाद मैं संघर्ष के साथ मेरे मीटिंग हुई। जैसा मैंने नामांकन किया तो मैं सभी हमारा 159 का पूरा एरिया का पूरा जो हमारा संगठन की टीम है, बूथ मैनेजमेंट है, उसके साथ मैंने बातचीत की। रात को 2 बजे बातचीत चली। तो बूथ लेवल का जो कार्यकर्ता है वो पैसे के लिए बहुत बड़ी बड़ी मांगे रख रही थी। इसके वजह से मैं बहुत पूरा टेंशन में आ गया था। तो अभी क्या करने का, मैंने नामांकन तो भर दिया है, अभी क्या करने का, इतना पैसा तो मेरे पास है नहीं। इसके वजह से पहले बताया था मैं आपके लिए हम काम करेंगे, बिना पैसे के लिए काम करेंगे, लेकिन पार्टी के प्रमुख लोगों के कारण अलग अलग बात चल रही थी, बार बार राजीनामा पड़ रहे थे मेरे विरुद्ध में। वो पार्टी का संगठन है ना, वो सब लोग नाराज मेरे से चल रहे थे, तो वो लोग मेरे से काम करने के लिए आते नहीं थे। फिर मैं इतना तनाव में आ गया था, इतने पूरी विधानसभा के अंदर में कैसे काम करूंगा, इसके वजह से भी मैंने अपना नामकरण वापस ले लिया है।
सर, जिस तरीके से एक नेशनल न्यूज बन चुकी है, अरविंद केजरीवाल का है या फिर गोपाल इटालिया जी का है, एक तरीके से आरोप लगा रहे हैं बीजेपी पर कि गुंडा राज किया जा रहा है, पुलिस का वर्चस्व यूज करके आपको दबाया जा रहा है। इसमें कितनी सच्चाई है सर?
नहीं, मेरे तो वो बात तो पता नहीं चली, लेकिन मैं मेरी तरफ से मेरा को कुछ किडनैप नहीं हुआ है, मेरे को दबाया नहीं गया। मैं अपनी स्वैच्छिक में मेरी उम्मीदवारी में वापस लिया हूँ।
हमें अपने उस कैंडिडेट की भी व्यक्तिगत रूप से चिंता है सबको, और साथ साथ ये भी सवाल है कि अगर कैंडिडेट्स को भारतीय जनता पार्टी किडनैप कराएगी, भारतीय जनता पार्टी जब चुनाव हार रही है तो कैंडिडेट्स को किडनैप करा के चुनाव जीतना चाहती है। भारतीय जनता पार्टी अब चुनाव की पूरी संस्था को खत्म करना चाहती है कि जो भी हमारे सामने लड़ेगा और जिसमें भी जीतने की क्षमता होगी, हम उसको कैंडिडेट को एबडक्ट उसको किडनैप कर लेंगे।
Let me go straight across to Abhishek, who has spoken to Mr. Zariwala. He's joining us live from Surat. Abhishek, we've heard this, we've heard your interview with Mr. Zariwala. Is he blaming the Aam Aadmi Party for him withdrawing his candidature?
See, there is 2 parts to it. One angle he is telling that, he got the support from the central leadership, especially Especially Arvind Kejriwal and Manish Sisodia and the national central leadership. But he said when it comes to fighting election in his own constituency, so he was getting oppositions from the leaders, local leaders over there. In fact, when he filed his nomination and then we started for the campaigning and to take forward how to fight the election, the booth workers were asking for money. And that's where the whole thing, he said that, I couldn't afford that kind of money. And in fact, he went on to say that earlier, when I was told to file the nomination and to fight from Aadmi Party, I was told that nothing such kind of money will be required and we will give you the entire support. When such kind of opposition where booth workers were directly asking for money, so I was not able to deliver the money. At the same time, I was upset and mentally disturbed to what to do next, so I decided to withdraw my nomination. This is what he clearly says that. And when we also ask him about the allegation being leveled that it is because of the BJP's pressure and police pressure that you have withdrawn, he clearly said that it was his independent decision and none of the parties are involved in it. Back to you.
Okay, Abhishek. So essentially what Mr. Zariwala is saying is that I was not kidnapped by anyone. I decided on my own that I need to withdraw my candidature, my nomination. I do not want to fight this election, and I don't want to fight this election, because I didn't know that money would have to be spent at the booth level because booth level workers were asking for money. And secondly, Abhishek, you're telling us that he says that he had the support of the central leadership, but not the leadership in the state, which is why he was very tense and decided it is best for him to withdraw. Thank you very much. We'll leave it there for the moment, Abhishek. Thank you very much. Snehal Joshi is the Gujarat BJP spokesperson joining us on the broadcast. Dr. Irsan Trivedi is a political analyst who will be speaking on behalf of the Aam Aadmi Party. And Ajay Umat is a group director at the Ahmedabad Mirror. He is joining us as well. I hope your party is sufficiently embarrassed, Dr. Irsan Trivedi. Subeh se so much drama about a candidate being kidnapped. Turns out that he was not kidnapped. He was very much there. He has shown up. He's withdrawn his nomination, and he says it is the party, the Aam Aadmi Party, that is to blame for his withdrawing his nomination, for him withdrawing his nomination.
See, whatever the incidents happened, I mean, it showed us many aspects of that particular thing. I mean, right from the beginning to what he said right now in his own this confession, so-called confession. I mean, first of all, like we see in the video that he was surrounded by a lot many goons and I mean unidentified people. I mean, who are they? Are they? I mean, whether they are his supporters, whether they are BJP oriented supporters. I mean, that should be properly investigated in a proper way. Of course, I mean Gujarat government is so efficient that I mean they even can't investigate properly the Morbi mishap. But I think they will at least investigate in that particular manner. Second thing, they look at Arvind Kejriwal and Manish Sisodia's prompt action. I mean, they are concerned about their candidates. I mean, they are concerned about them and the people. I mean, who are fighting on behalf of Aam Aadmi Party. And look at the guy who is confessing. I mean, I mean, oh wow. I mean, suddenly, if he's handling not this pressure, how could he handle the pressure of people of Surat East? I mean, like, oh, come on. I mean, we are witnessing so many aspects of so many, the drama of coding. I mean, this entire election
the party
is showing
chose him.
many things.
The party chose him. The party chose him, but Snehal Joshi, I'm saying the party chose him. The Aam Aadmi Party chose him. Snehal Joshi, you know what the Aam Aadmi Party spokesperson here is saying is that, look, he went missing. We couldn't find him. And we were concerned, which is why we said he's been kidnapped. Now he's shown up and said that he was not kidnapped. All that is very well, but please explain to us who were these people who had surrounded Mr. Zariwala when he went to the Election Commission to withdraw his nomination. It's actually the BJP, so they're standing with their charge that the BJP is the one that has actually pushed him, forced him, blackmailed him into withdrawing his nomination.
Yeah, Shreya, I would like to say that we have a lot of cards, like it is identity card, we have a PAN card, Aadhaar card, but Aam Aadmi Party has a victim card. They already keep them in the top pocket, and as soon as something happens, they just try showing it. So this is completely, I cannot imagine, two such leaders tweeting these things that somebody has been kidnapped and all. And that gentleman is on the channel and he's telling that there was lot of demand of money. So there is a tag that Imandar Aam Aadmi Party, that is they call themselves. Right now, a 20 crore Hawala issue is already under probe, and a Aam Aadmi Party leader, Shreya, was caught with a lot of cash in Gujarat. So there was a sting operation done by some, channel or maybe some person, but basically he was held with a lot of cash. So what my point is that if you tag yourself Imandar, then why are these workers and all asking for money? So this is completely shielding their own these problems of having this kind of people within the party. And this reflects the top line, that even we see that a lot of people have been held these days in Delhi who are in this liquor thing. So probably the liquor probe is still going to be more intense, and I'm sure that a lot of leaders of Aam Aadmi Party would be guilty. So now in Gujarat, as they don't have an issue, they are just trying to play this victim card, Shreya. But the Gujarat's people are very smart, they are very well informed, and even I am a lot of concern with Mr. Jariwala. We could clearly see on his face that he was not able to, tell that these all people were asking for a lot of money and all these issues. Now, second thing is that he was surrounded by. So probably this point, Aam Aadmi Party is very smart in creating such issues out of non-issue. So probably this is something which they are trying to play the victim card, and they know that they are not going to probably even get 1 or 2 seats here. So this is clearly evident that their frustration is coming out, and such big guns like of their party, like Arvind Kejriwal.
Okay. Ajay just come in here and help us understand what this entire drama is about. Now, the Aam Aadmi Party is saying, why are you calling this drama if our candidate from Surat, where we did very well in the municipal elections, is suddenly missing? We obviously will think, and he's been untraced, all right, that we've lost him for 24 hours. Obviously, then we will be worried and we will go to the election commission and we'll ask the government where our candidate is. Now, unfortunately or fortunately for the Aam Aadmi Party, the candidate has actually showed up and he's blaming the Aam Aadmi Party for giving him mental stress of putting financial pressure on him, which is why he's withdrawing his nomination. Thank you very much. This was a quick chat. So thank you, Snehal Joshi, for joining us. And thank you to Dr. Irsan Trivedi for joining us. As I said, the candidate is back in business. He has, well, not back in business really. He's withdrawn his nomination, as it were. But he is alive and he's well and he's not been kidnapped is what he's saying.